Today's show, welcome everybody, is for challenging children or children with challenges. And it could be anything from bullying to eating to trucker mouth swearing to resistance to food. I don't know, you tell us. That's what we're looking for today. So if you're a parent and you want to experience how John and I can connect with your child through your permission and help them with children challenges, what the children is going on? Well, what's going on? It's called the emotion code. And my name is Michael Loge. I'm an emotion code practitioner, certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm live here every Saturday with the Emotion Code Bro Show, and I'm here with John.
Hey. Yeah, good morning, everyone. My name is John Inverarity. I'm certified emotion code and certified body code, helping kids all over the world with behavior concerns, anything from, a day old, 2 days old, up to, 17, 18. I've worked with a lot of kids, a lot of different concerns. And we just want to let you guys know, guys and gals, that we can help your kids. And I've seen a lot of success.
I find kids respond really well to it. I've worked on 2 or 3 different, just recently. I'm going to talk about those later.
Yeah.
So welcome back, John. We are here. You know what episode this is? I think it's 85.
85, correct.
85.
Yeah.
That's a long time. So we've been doing a great job. We're here every Saturday. And I shouldn't say every Saturday. We like to be here every Saturday. Next week we won't, because I'm going to be at the Victoria Women's Show with Helena, and we have an exhibit there, and we're bringing Big Bertha right here.
Really?
Oh yeah, Big Bertha, the big chart's coming with us, and every half hour in the hour, we are going to do live in-person emotion code presentations at our exhibit. We can pull that off. Speaking of pulling it off, so I was in Charleston, South Carolina. It's not funny, I have to picture it on the map. For the Brad Sugar's Action Coach Conference, 600 business people and attendees. It was a law of attraction presentation for an hour and a half. And after an hour and 15 minutes, I shut her down. So now we're going to talk about the emotion code. Now, to be honest with you, I was in my hotel room getting ready to go to the presentation, and I had a little bit of anxiety about introducing the emotion code to 600 business people live on stage, and I didn't ask for permission. So I'm in my hotel room, and I'm finding I had 2 or 3 trapped emotions that were kind of making me a little hesitant. And when I saw the guy hold up that I had 30 minutes left, boy, I calculated fast. I thought, okay, Michael Loge, you got to do this much in 15 minutes to wrap up Law of Attraction, because the razzle dazzle is on. In the last
Magnets
15
are
minutes.
coming out.
Yeah, and some people look confused. There was a number of people, about 10 people out of 600, that heard about the emotion code. So I was pretty pleased with it. Now, some people probably never heard a thing I said. It wasn't their time. And other people said, oh. So we had people come up to the booth at the back, and people are still skeptical, and they're asking about the emotion code. And then I had a woman come up, a businesswoman, and she couldn't lift her arm at all. Like maybe 2 inches from her waist, right?
Yeah.
So we like to find, today you're going to learn if you're watching this show, we want to know the severity. So how much pain? And she lifted her arm a little bit. She said, oh, I can't get it up further than that. So I start doing muscle testing, and we use muscle testing, John, to help us find the trapped emotions. Now, she didn't need to be standing beside me, but she gave me permission. She said, you have my permission to be my proxy, So there's like tons of people standing around watching, and I didn't explain anything. I said, so I'd have your permission. She said, yeah. So I'm muscle testing, and I found out her name, and I connected with her, and I said, And then when I started to go through the chart, like everybody's eyes are bugged out of their head. Yeah. And then I was finished, and I said, okay, it's a 0. And she hadn't moved her hand. I said, now raise your arm. Well, she raised her arm about 2 inches and about 4 inches, and before I know it, she's doing, hey. She was crying. It was very emotional. It was so beautiful to see that she could do that for the first time.
Yeah.
And then she put her arm down and kept raising her arm up and down. It's called the emotion code. And John and I are certified emotion code practitioners. John, today's episode is for people that have maybe challenging or challenged children, or children who are challenges. You can word it any way. John, what's some examples of what we're looking for today, and how would people raise their right hand and say, hey, I want to play. What do they need to do? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it could be like behavior, like troublesome, like swearing. We've worked with that before, been really helpful there. It could even be like trouble sleeping, so they're tired or they're waking up, young toddlers coming into your room every hour crying, something like that. I've worked with kids that are having a hard time concentrating at school
Yeah.
that way. Recently,
Well,
I've worked with a little baby, and it was just a really, really traumatic birth. And so
yeah,
cleared a bunch of stuff out that way. And so baby sleeping better and,
yeah.
feeding. So a lot of different things we can do.
Yeah. And all these challenges and problems that we're talking about is all caused by these unprocessed negative emotions. John, cue the baseball. How big are they?
Oh, about the
These
size of that?
unprocessed negative emotions are that size right there. And imagine having 4 or 5 of them in your neck. That's what stops you from, and it's blocking and stopping. And also when the child had an event in their life that was traumatic or painful or hurtful or an operation, then that trapped emotion got lodged and it was causing the pattern. Sometimes we call it the orange cone. What does that mean?
So what happens when you see an orange cone?
Yeah.
Basically detour or slow down or stop, road closure. So you're not going in the direction you want to go. You have to go somewhere else. Cue the orange cone.
Yeah. Yeah. Cue orange cone. There we go. Hey, John, we're not going to have to look too far to find examples. There's lots of people that have joined us today. Let's go out on the, well, first, before we do that, I got a couple quick announcements. For Emotion Code practitioners, I have 2 things for you. One, first I have my Business Growth Club, and it's a monthly club where I do a training. I'm meeting them today, and we're having a 1-hour training session with a workbook on how to build an email collector on your website for prospects. So you can build your emotion code, body code practice through prospects. It's a training that I did for my Business Growth Club members, but I'm giving it to all practitioners for free. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/growth club, and you will see the link to sign up. I didn't say what it was. It's the business card class. If you want to design a business card with the right words, so that business card becomes your silent salesperson, you can take that for free. Go to hangoutwithmichael.com/business growth. And if you're interested in the growth club, you can also find the information on that page. I'm looking at my list here. Hey, in Victoria, BC, an island on the west coast of Canada, if you live here, you'll know that. I've got 2 meetup groups coming. Helena and I have a meetup group here on February 28th. We have a Thursday night meetup group, 7 to 8:30 on arthritis and chronic pain. Guess what? We're going to ask a couple people to come to the room that have chronic pain or arthritis or aches and pains or restless, like whatever it is, right there, right now, from a couple feet away. We're going to be using the emotion code process to reduce, i.e., hopefully eliminate all of that pain. Then on March 7th, we're doing the heart wall. So we've got a lot of people registered for that. You need to go to meetup.com, or you can go to my webpage, hangoutwithmichael.com, and see the meetup.com to be able to do that. John, who is saying what this morning, please?
Oh, pretty active this morning, yeah. Lots of mums and dads out there with kids. First, I want to say hi to Jennifer Towner. Says, good morning, sunny day in Seattle. Beautiful. And Natasha Paula Samuel says, hello, Michael John. Looking forward to another amazing show after a lovely sunny day here in Romford, Essex. Giving us hashtag emotion code bros.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Who else here? We have Corrine's here. Says, good morning, bros.
Hey, Corrine, welcome back and good morning.
And Tanya is here. Says, hi, bros. I do have a problem with my son. He has a tendency to bully. We have an option there.
Well, I'd like to take that one,
He's almost
I had
16.
lots of reasons to be bullied, but I never was. Even when I was younger, I understood about vibes. So I became an introvert, so I wasn't in the position to be bullied. But I had lots of reasons that people could have bullied me. I was very introverted. So I want to help her son. So Tanya, I'm going to work with you today. Here's what we need. I need to know your son's name and your son's age. And, I'll check with that's all I need. Your permission, which is implied, right? You're saying, yeah, I want you to work on my son. So right. Your son's name, your son's age, and before we get started, we're going to scan. John, our friend Maria Favita from San Francisco is back with us. Oh, she's saying here her son is almost 16, so we're going to say 15, 16. Good. Go ahead, John.
Yeah.
Read some more.
Sarah Postma says, "Good morning. My daughter has been struggling with her perfection, which causes her to get very angry and now want help." Great. Another one.
Yeah, I
That's
like
new.
that one.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, why don't you do that one? Work with Sarah's daughter.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
again,
mean,
the details. Yeah, Sarah. Name, age. That's it. Need
yeah.
name, age.
Our friend Doug Collin from Moncton, New Brunswick has joined us, and Tijere Polstra. Hello from the Netherlands. Hey, he's been trying to get a hold of us live on Fridays, so I got him straightened out. We're Saturdays only now, unless we announce it differently. But I used to do a Friday show, so I think a lot of people still might be looking for that. Who else, John?
Shannon Roberts is here. Has 3 daughters. One struggles with depression, anxiety. One struggles with judging, and third struggles with self-confidence.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well,
there's some.
here's the good news for Shannon. She was at the Action Coach conference and she
Really?
purchased my package. So she's going to get 5 25-minute emotion coach sessions. And
Wow,
I want to help your family out, Shannon.
that's
We're going to
good.
work with you and your family and your business. And I can do a lot. Hashtag, I can do a lot in 25 minutes. Hashtag, I know that's a long hashtag. Build a bridge and get over it. End hashtag.
Okay.
So
All right.
Shannon, good stuff. Let's get you set up with some meetings, and we are going to help your daughters at a distance. And but today, hang in there with this, so you'll see what the process is like. Good stuff. So welcome, Shannon. John, do another refresh there and see what comes up.
Yeah. Maria Favita is here. Says, "I've missed you guys." Sherry Green's here. Says, "Good morning, bros." And Sherry Green has twins who are super competitive with each other. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a prediction. Heart walls in the womb.
No doubt.
Well, every
Yeah.
time I work with twins, or somebody was a twin, and a woman that her twin didn't survive. But when I worked with the twins, there's always a heart wall, and our little joke is that they had a fight, right?
Yeah.
They were pushing each other around inside the mom's womb, and so that's a great Sherry Green. That'd be great to work with both the kids.
Yeah. Angela Sue Klinenberg says, "I've got a 15-year-old with headaches, 13-year-old memory issues, 10-year-old seeks negative attention."
Okay.
All good topics there as well.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what, Angela? John and I can really help with that. You know, this is an important show for everybody to hear. It's like,
Hmm.
not only well, I don't need me to say not only. Some cut that out. Here's what I'm trying to say. We can do this at a distance. So you stay home, we stay home, and with the parent's permission, we can scan the chart on behalf of your child to find out, well, what's causing the memory issues? What's causing the headaches? And our muscle testing, which we use, you're going to see it demonstrated in a few minutes. So,
Yeah.
Angela, consider booking an appointment with John or I,
Yeah.
and we can get work done.
Yeah, she has. She says here, John's worked with my kiddo several times
Oh, great.
by his site with good results. And you've actually worked with her daughter before. She was running around the yard. Remember
Oh,
that?
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Our friend Doug Collins says, I've got a 13-year-old addicted to the iPad, social media, and being online with Roku. He will lose his mind spending a full day on it. Severity's a 10. I give permission. His name is CJ. Well, we're going to work with 2 people, but this is a good for another show, John, right? People that are addicted to social media, not just children, but everybody. And
Yeah.
again, if you're not getting chosen today, looks like we're working with two new viewers today. We acknowledge our longtime viewers, and our longtime viewers know this thing. This one thing we can fix fast. And if they book an appointment with us, hashtag bring a list.
Yeah.
Pam Smith, oh, there we go. At 40, after I read 40 weeks, I said, well, how long is pregnancy? I had to figure that out. So
It's
good
40
morning.
weeks.
At 40 weeks pregnant, Emotion Code has helped me tremendously. Excited to have this therapy on board for when baby arrives. And that's also John's baby.
It is, yeah.
Yes, it is. So good morning, Pam. And
We
I
are
know you're home
expecting
now
very soon. So pretty
with your,
excited. Yeah.
yeah.
Very excited. A little bit nervous. A little bit freaking out. So it's our first. But yeah, I've helped Pam along the way, just with all the symptoms related to pregnancy,
Yeah.
nauseousness, emotions, just whatever it is. Sleep. Yeah.
Hey, hang on to him, Pam. He's going to be good. He's going to be good around the house.
Yeah.
Our friend Amy Larson's back with us. Hey, Michael and John, I love it when I catch the Emotion Code Bros live. You guys are awesome, so thank you.
She was one of the
Willa,
original ones there, Amy, right?
yes.
Amy Chai
Willa
Tea?
Vera is saying I have a depressed granddaughter and also addicted to social media. So in this case, Willa, we'd want to work with the mom of the granddaughter. That would be a great gift to
Yeah.
clean that up.
Unless you're the guardian, like in that case. But yeah, we like permission from mom or dad, if that's the case.
Okay,
Bonnie has
John.
tinnitus. No one can help me.
Yes,
Can
that's
you?
it's interesting. As soon as I saw that, I thought, okay, so Bonnie says she has 24-hour tinnitus. That's ringing in the ear. No one can help me. Can you? Well, in the history of doing the emotion code, I had 480 clients last year, plus all the people that I stop on the street. Oh, and yeah, I do. Tinnitus is the only thing I haven't had success with. I've helped reduce it. Even
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, a woman said, boy, you reduced it a lot. But she said, it's still a little bit there. So that's my honest answer. No one's ever heard me say that there isn't anything that I wasn't successful. And that was one right there. So,
Yeah, it kind of like just turn down the dial on that so it's quieter, less humming or clicking or whatever. I've found the same way. My
yeah.
dad's a practitioner. He's found the same thing.
Oh, I reached out to you. I reached out to Dad. You're not my dad, your dad. Reached out to body code people, and everyone said the same thing. It said, you can reduce it, but so it might be worthy of getting it reduced at
Mm.
least.
Yeah, it'll
Try
help.
a session.
Oh, we got a name for Tanya.
Okay,
Um,
Sapand.
hmm
That's how I'm going to pronounce that. Sapand KR. That's good. 1615.
Yeah.
Okay, John, I'm going to start the session and then you can carry on reading. One thing that helps the practitioner, like John and I, connect with the client is, well, we need to be really super well hydrated. So I'm going to start this session off by drinking some water. And
Drink some water. Yep. I got a name too
yeah,
from Sarah.
yeah, John, I just got little household magnets. There's nothing special about them. I like the weight of them. I'm muscle testing right now. I'm asking my subconscious mind, do I have enough water? Am I hydrated enough? And it's saying that I am. So right now, I have Tanya's the mom, and I have Tanya's permission to check in with Sapan KR. I don't even know what country, John. Does that matter?
Nope.
Okay. So right now, there we go. So that's a yes. This is a no. Am I Michael? No. Am I connected to Sapan? Is it Sapan RK? No, it's Sapan KR. So I'm just double checking that. And how old am I today? Am I 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? I'm 15. Am I 16? No. Am I almost 16? Yes, but I'm 15. Fingers don't lie. So she said he's about 16, but I want to make sure I got it right. So I'm just confusing. I'm confirming. Am I Michael? I'm not. Am I Sapan? Yes. Am I 15? I am. What is the severity that I'm triggered to, or have the addiction of, or the custom of, or the habit of bullying? On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the answer to that? Is it a 1? Tell people what severity means, John.
Yeah, so it's somewhat subjective, but 10 out of 10 is the most severe,
Yeah.
and 0 is, not an issue, not a concern.
Okay, well, I got 10. So 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I'm not guessing that. I'm asking his subconscious mind as the practitioner because I'm his proxy. I'm using muscle testing. And I can only ask yes or no questions. So is it an 8? Is it a 9? It's a 10. And I don't always do this, but how many trapped emotions causing this? Would you believe 1?
No.
1 trapped emotion.
Really?
And even before I find it, are there 2? There's 1. Before I find it, how old was I? Was I under 15? Yes. Was I under 10? Yes. Was I under 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, under 1? What does that mean? Was I in my mother's womb? Was it prenatal? Was it inherited? Was it outside of the womb? Was I under 1? Was it prenatal? What does that mean, John?
Prenatal. Yeah, in the womb. Taken on, maybe, yeah, created on your own, taken on from mom or dad.
So here's what we established, that my bully habit or addiction or custom or trigger is a 10. It's caused by 5432. It's 1. Now I got to go find it. So is it in column A? It's not. Is it column B? Is it B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And is it 5 1? Is it wishy-washy? No. Is it unsupported? No. Is it terror? No. Is it creative insecurity? Is it conflict? That kind of makes sense, right? So when I was in my mother's room, there was an event outside of my mother's room that was conflict that we're calling that prenatal conflict. Do I
Yeah.
need to know anything else? Can I release it? Yes. So now I'm going to take a magnet, and because I'm connected to Sapan, I'm deleting that trapped emotion. I'll even forget what it was. That's what happens. What was it,
Conflict.
John?
Conflict, yeah.
Yeah, I'm deleting that prenatal trap. So I'm going to find out if there's any more. Is there any more? Just for the, I'm gonna ask a couple other things silently. So now I
Testing for
found
a few others.
prenatal trauma, which is like a more severe. It's from a different chart. Yeah, I know I don't have the chart in front of me, but I don't need it. But I found it. I don't know what it's called. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. It's in column B, B31, prenatal B31 trauma. I'm getting rid of that. So before today's session, what was the severity of my tendencies, triggers, and habits to want to bully and bully? Was it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? It was a 10. And now is it a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? It's a 0.
The trauma, I just looked it up. It was struggle.
Oh, really? Okay, thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I done? Yes. Do I need to do anything else? No. Oh, I'm going to do another question. I like to do this one sometimes because people say, how instant is it? Well, I don't know. I'm going to ask though. Am I Michael? No, I'm still Sapan. How many days will I start to notice not even notice, I don't even have to notice it. How many days will I stop bullying? Under 9? Yes. Under 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, under 2 days? So within the next day. Under the next day? How many hours? Under 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. So my subconscious mind, me being Sapan, is saying within the next 2 hours, what is the percentage I'm going to reduce bullying? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Am I done? Yep. Do I need to do anything else? Okay, now I'm just going to disconnect. Okay. Okay, Tanya, now what your homework is just to observe. You don't need to say anything to him, just to observe how we treat. Oh, I should have done a heart wall on that. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back in. I just want to see if anything, maybe he's got a prenatal heart wall. We'll see. Just checking
Yeah, or
back in
just
with Sapan. Real easy connection.
super
And
common.
you can carry on, John. I see you started your session. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll start with Ryan, who is Sarah's daughter. She's 9, struggles with perfection, which triggers this anger. So then I already connected up and cleared one trapped emotion of discouragement, and the severity was a 9 out of a 10 on this sort of like this need or desire or for to be perfect for that perfection, and then getting angry when things aren't perfect. So kind of a 2 and 1, but yeah, the first thing was discouragement, and I'll just continue right along here, see if I can find something else.
Okay. So I did check back in with Sapan and I asked if he had a heart wall. Now, a heart wall is a trapped emotions that are gathered around somebody's heart that stops them from sending and receiving love. And he had one heart wall. Alex, for 500, I'll have the heart wall answer, please. It is conflict.
There you
So
go.
he had the heart wall of conflict. Then he had prenatal conflict. And I think you said struggle. He had prenatal trauma, struggle, or something
Yeah, that's
similar.
all
So,
just like,
yeah,
yeah.
so we just changed, well, me, just changed someone's life. The way he presents himself to the world. It's not, he was a bully, but he was attracting people that had the vibration of being bullied. Unfortunately, that goes both ways. So that perfect match, that's how he filtered everything through his heart.
Yeah.
Hashtag not no more.
It's like they're drawn to it almost, right?
That's right. There's people that have the vibration of being bullied. Unfortunately, it's because they're being bullied, they're sending the vibration of being bullied. So this would be a good exercise. And here would be the question. What is the severity that I'm sending the vibration of being bullied? Cue law of attraction. Law of attraction is always eavesdropping on your vibe, and it doesn't know whether you want it or don't want it. It's unfolding and orchestrating to bring you more of the vibration that you're sending. So if you're vibrating being bullied, guess what? Law of attraction can't buck it. It can only match it. So we could remove the negative trapped emotions that are causing the vibration of being bullied. Okay, John, we've got some more friends joining us. Do you want to give us an update there?
Yeah, so I just found unsupported and overwhelmed. I'm just going to clear that out now. Clear that overwhelm. So that's cleared. Severity, down to a 3 out of a 10. All right, so a couple more likely.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and say hi.
Okay, great. Thank you. Lily McGovern, good morning, bros. First time live. I've been enjoying your library on YouTube. You know what, Lily? You can have yourself a bros marathon this weekend because we've got 85 episodes. Thank you for all your work and generosity with your wisdom and experience. You are welcome. And Shannon Roberts is very excited. I would be too, Shannon. Your whole vibration of your family is going to change. I'm going to do heart walls with each family member. You're all going to be snuggling up on the couch one day watching TV. Christy Rollison, hello, daughter who has very bad eczema and have no idea what to do with helping her. I've had great success with skin rashes, eczema, rosé on people's face. I had a guy from Australia, hashtag could you be farther away? And his pink skin in his face reduced during the call. We worked on it first, and when we were done the call, he noticed significant changes in his face. Can you answer that question, or can you make a comment on eczema, John, while you're working?
Yeah, there's usually a lot involved with skin. It can take, for me, it's, usually, a few sessions, but I have seen results. It could be digestion. It could be some sort of like something's trying to get out, detoxing. And it's usually some trapped emotions.
Not just trapped emotions.
Yeah, just trying to get out, and they're just kind of stuck, aggravating the tissues there. Yeah.
Okay. Lori Mayo saying good morning. Hey, Lori, good morning. And Sherry Green, she's saying, I believe it. That's my friend with the twins. Sherry joined me when I was in the Calgary. John, you were with me at the Vancouver Health Show.
Right.
And Sherry joined me on Sunday in the Calgary Health Show, and she sat beside me, supporting me and stuff like that. And she was witnessing people come up to the booth. Hey, Sherry, do you remember the crybaby? Now I say that respectfully because their friends called her a crybaby.
Right.
She was a fitness trainer her booth was across from mine, and she was watching me all weekend. And all she saw was this in the booth. And then she came over. She said, "What are you doing over there?" So she came over with 2 of her booth mates. There was 3 of them, and she's reading the chart. She starts to bawl her eyes out just reading the chart. She goes, "Oh, I cried everything." Oh, she did cried everything. And Sherry was beside me, and I found the 2 prenatal trapped emotions, sadness and sorrow, and I removed them. And under 1 minute, she couldn't cry. She couldn't duplicate her crying.
Nice.
And when Sherry saw that, Sherry said, because Sherry was kind of a little wishy-washy about whether she wanted to become an emotion code practitioner. Well, that got her off the wishy-washy horse, I'll tell you that. She said, I'm going to take the training. And both Angela, Sue, who we just worked on, and Amy are agreeing that social media addiction would be very good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do it next week.
Sure.
Now, we're going to have a different show time next week because I'm at the Women's Show here in Victoria. And maybe, well, we haven't chatted. We should have did that before, and hashtag we didn't.
Yeah.
But that's our next show. Let's do that. Let's do addiction to social media.
Yeah. So we'll post the time on your page.
How about TMJ? I don't know what that stands for.
Oh, it's the jaw.
Oh, absolutely the jaw. Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah, for sure. That's totally trapped emotions.
Yeah.
I remember I worked with the DJ at a radio station. Can you imagine being a DJ with a radio station and not being able to move her jaw? Hashtag cue the magnet during the interview. Okay. Bonnie Bladen, is it any difference? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, she's saying, thanks for letting me know it's brain Lyme tinnitus. Yeah, I would say definitely talk more about the body code for something like that. And the body code is like the emotion code on steroids. It's a longer process. It uses different charts and it uncovers different things other than just trapped emotions. So I would say in this case, this could be a
For that,
higher
I would
job
say
for
that would
that and see if you can put a dent in it. Yeah,
for that I would say that would be a process. That's not a a
that's right. It's
one-off
not one
or
session. Yeah.
yeah, no, that might be continually. I'm not too sure, but yeah, Lyme is difficult.
John, do you have a copy of Dr. Brad's book there? So Lily is saying, what chart are you using and where can I get one? So we are both certified and trained by Dr. Bradley Nelson, and the book is called The Emotion Code.
There goes the new one.
Yeah, that's the updated version. You won't find it in the bookstores. I think it's coming out in April or something, John, or May.
May. And this is
The black
classic.
book is available right now. It is our Bible, and we learn so you can learn it on your own first, and then eventually, if you want to start practicing and making it part of your business, you can take his training, and then I can help you later build a business on it. So that's the chart there.
And there's she may be asking about the chart, the other chart, the invisible chart as well, the trauma one.
Harrietta Tapia has joined us, so good morning. And I'm just going to refresh my screen here.
Still working on Ryan here. So
okay.
My questioning here now is like, what's creating this high expectation that you're putting on yourself? The need for protection or perfection. Found a couple inherited emotions. So inherited dread. She got that from her mom, who got that from her father, who got that from her mom. And so, a few generations back, someone trapped that emotion of dread, passed it on down the line, and then, Ryan's kind of, stuck with that. That was influencing, her putting those high expectations, perfections on herself. And then I found an inherited horror from mom's mom, just cleared that. And that might be good for Ryan for right now.
Okay. Sometimes you hear people say that it's in the genes. Well, it's not really in my head. It's not in the genes. It's in the unprocessed negative inherited emotions that we have. It's like you're just like your mother. Now you can say, yeah, I know. I picked up her inherited trapped emotions, but we don't really say that. Jim in Verarity, yes, it's John's father. Another great show from the bros. And Jim's also an emotion code, body code practitioner. Sherry Green is saying, she was with me in the house, she said, what about that guy that walked up with a cane and walked away without it? It's true. He was crawling to the exhibit. He sat down. I worked on his back and his hips and his legs and his shoulders. And then he hung his cane and he walked around a trade show in an arena and then came back and got the cane.
Nice.
Doug is really liking today's topic, and he's excited for the next show. We are too. Our next show is going to be next week, and we're going to be doing a show on social media addiction. So, okay. Lily McGovern's asking about the trauma chart. That's a private chart that we have, and it's not part of the emotion code. And
it was in another group or another forum. So just check the file sections of a few forums on Facebook.
If she's part of, she's going to be getting certified, so she might have access to it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yuvis Chetty from South Africa. I was so happy to connect live. Me too, Yuvis. Now, talk about distance. I've worked with her and a foreign, internet, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a foreign country, a furthest country. Look how far South Africa is, and I was able to release trapped emotions on a Skype call. Yeah, I know, it blows us away too.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
If you are an emotion code practitioner and you like my style, I offer a business growth club membership where I meet with the members once a month and we do a live training. And I'm just going to quickly show you, here's some of the trainings we did. Last month we did how to offer a 4-person class like this on the subject of, for entrepreneurs and business people, on the emotion code, doing one person at a time. So you can figure it out. That's a very profitable way to build your business. The week before, we did one on how to run a 4 or 5 person group on a system like this for abundance and money. And what I'm giving the members is all the protocol. That means all the questions and all the processes. The last one we did, package 2, we talked about how to run a 4-person series for weight loss. Helena and I are going to do a 20-person series live in Victoria. So boy, learn this model. It's very important. And today we are doing how to have an email system, an email collector for your prospects, and so you can keep in touch with them because they're interested. So that's what we're working on today. Okay, John, let's see.
Yeah, so just to recap here with Ryan. Sarah, let me know if any of these sound familiar. Some discouragement, unsupported, overwhelmed, peeved, inherited dread, inherited horror. Yeah, and essentially that was it. So hopefully that helps with her.
Yeah, I went blank there for a minute. The very first class that I did for practitioners was on how to build an awesome business card that becomes your silent salesperson. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/growth club. And you can download that video for free if you're a practitioner. Hey, even if you're a healer, you might want to take a look at how I'm using, you can hardly find the word emotion code on the card, by the way. It's not about that. It's about what you can help people with. Check it out, hangoutwithmichael.com/growth club. Now, John, for people that never had a session before, like how do they, tell them the process if they were going to go, for example, your website with the calendar. What's that process like?
Yeah, my website's aliveandpure.com. It's written right below me here. And I'll post the link in the comments here. So what you do is you just click on the button that says book a session, and a calendar will pop up. You've put in your time slot, and then that'll match up with my availability. And pick your favorite time. It links up to PayPal or Square, and that's it. Hit enter,
and then you get
a
an auto
reminder,
email,
confirmation. You get some guidelines on how to book a session. Michael and I did a quick little 11-minute video of just a recap of like how it works, all the keys, and if we want to do phone, that works. There's Zoom, Skype, or email. So lots of options, and
bring a list.
Get it done. Bring a list.
We'll work on things and hopefully get everything on the list. If not, we can talk about next steps with you. Come hydrated to the call and sit back and relax as we change your physical vibration by removing these unprocessed negative trapped emotion. John is at aliveandpure.com, and I'm at removetrappedemotions.com from my emotion code page. Check it out. John, a reminder, next week we're going to be doing social media addiction, so we're going to get ready for that. And I think we found a couple other topics today. So thanks to everybody that gave us some ideas about how we're going to help your children. Hopefully before or during next week's live show, we're going to hear from the 2 parents that we helped their children today, get an update so you can celebrate with us what a change the emotion code is making. Okay, John, Thanks for hanging out today on the Emotion Code Bro Show.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
We'll see everybody live next week. Cheers, everybody.